Hello everyone and welcome back. This should be the 16th video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. Or Let's Play. Or whatever the hell the title is. Anyway, I was trying to make a cool little video earlier, but the audio was trash. So I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what I did leading up to this part, because we're about to get right into finding those crypts here in Sasau. So, all the way out here, over in this chapel up here, right in this room right here, there's a bunch of injured. I'll clip into that right here. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff going down to that. Johanka, the lady, one of the ladies from Skalitz, helping out all those Skalitz injured people, said she needs some help. There's a guy that's running this area who's in charge of the coins and the security and all the supplies. The master person at the church is missing, so until he comes back, the guy over here is in charge of all the supplies. He's trying to get in with Johanka. Actually, I think Johanka's over here. She wants nothing to do with it. She just wants to leave her alone. That dude's also married, but his wife is somewhere else. Anyway, it's a whole ordeal. But there's like 3 important people in there. There's Phillips, who during the Cuman raid on Skalitz at the beginning of the game, where the hell Skalitz is, right here, Skalitz, he was over here by the church where all those people got massacred as they were fleeing from Skalitz. He hid in there with the dead for several months. Well, I had to go up here, find the old priest that used to live out here, who left because he slept with a young lady over here who's is like live-in maid, and they had a kid. She died during childbirth. I don't think the child make it. From his shame, he fled out to the woods. I went and found him in the woods and said, yo, there's a farmer out here who says we need a priest to come back. And once he comes back, the spiritual development of this area will come back and people will come back. They're not worried too much about money or food. They're worried a little bit about it. As long as the spiritual area and they consecrate the ground, people will come back. And if you ever see Angel in the Outfields, build it and they will come. Same concept. So anyway, we find him. He also happens to be a poison specialist, and he tells me, oh, there's this potion you can give him because there's probably something in his intestines that's fucking him up, and that's why he's like that, because he just dropped out of nowhere. Give him this and he should hopefully in a couple days be all right. I did that. He's good, and he's like, I need to leave because all these people are blah blah blah. And I was like, dude, they're all in Ratai. That's probably where you're looking for. All the people there. You're good. He's like, all right, cool. Another dude, broken leg. It got reset wrong. And since I have level 3 in my stats for medicine, I think that's in my main. Anyway. Yeah, I have first aid level 3. I'm really good at that stuff. I'm L2, reset it, fix it. And then there was another person of insomnia. I gave him a potion that fixed that. And there's one more. Oh, there's a worker who's working on the church here. Remember that guy tried to drop something on my head? Same thing. Guy fell from the scaffolding and got fucked up. I went and gave him some compy, some plant, and he's like, oh yeah, I should be fine in a couple days. Now I can go back to working so my family won't starve. So that's all of that. I know that's a lot. That was like 3-4 minutes. I'm sorry, that was really boring, guys, but we're gonna get into the video now. So, as Sir Radzig orders, we will go start asking around the inn houses and the taverns. If I'm talking a little fast, don't worry, I'm gonna try to slow it down. I'm drinking like a lot of coffee right now.
I wanted to ask you again, innkeeper. I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink, or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion, I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
That's cool. I can join a fight club. I'm interested in that.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
Well, that's not the only way millers make their money. We all know they sell stolen goods.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat? Or drink?
No, I'll take room to stay there, just in case I'm over here.
A bed for the night.
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
Just the one night?
All right. Money up front, though.
Here you go.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
So I don't know if you guys noticed at all that my audio is a little different. I upgraded my audio system. I had really bad issues trying to hear stuff on my computer whenever I wasn't gaming, so I bought new headphones. I actually went out and bought some audiophile headphones, $200 Sennheiser 6XX by Mastraps. And then I also bought a new dock amp, like an amp to plug my microphone into, so it's actually a little bit better. Actually, it's a lot better. And it has a metal casing, so I don't have to worry about electrical devices being around it, messing with it. Let's go check out the miller first. There was a miller right here, what the heck? Whatever. So yeah, and I also adjusted my OBS settings, so it should hopefully be less blurry. And then I also just realized I can switch my OBS from MKV. It like records in MKV, but it'll reflex it to so it randomly makes it into MP4 as soon as it's done, which is pretty nice because I already had to transfer it over to MP4 when I'm done. MKV is really nice because if my files die, like the computer craps out or my electric power goes out, because that sometimes happens, I don't have the file corrupted completely. It just turns into it just stays MKV, and I'm able to quickly retrieve it. As you can see, I'm clearly lost. I'm just gonna I'm gonna cut. We'll be there soon. All right, everyone, we're here. We arrived here at the miller's house. Let me know in the comments if you notice any differences. I actually switched with my bitrate for OBS, so hopefully it's a little smoother. I noticed over the last video or two, it was a little blurry and almost basically unwatchable. Let's be real, but hopefully I fixed it enough where we don't have that issue anymore. I'm also experimenting and researching more stuff. Just my internet's been shit lately, and it's kind of hard to watch videos to educate myself
I'm honored that you
when the
should come to
internet's
me.
shite.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here? Or planning some kind of mischief?
No.
Come on. I know how it is with millers. I've been friends with a few and they hear all the gossip.
So go ask them.
I doubt their ears reach all the way here.
Then it seems you're out of luck.
Surely we can come to some arrangement.
I don't much care for strangers.
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Master Miller?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a complete dolt.
I'm Henry from Skalitz, and I'm looking to mill a bit of extra coin, if you know what I mean.
I expect Peshek sent you. And if it was Peshek who sent you, you can't be a complete dolt. I'll try you out. The tailor in Sasso has received some valuable brocade. Can you get it for me?
I'd rather not, but okay.
No problem. It'll be here in no time at all.
Good. It ought to
All right, everyone, and welcome back. So I was just doing some quests for Simon. Hopefully, I've been also messing with my audio, playing with it because it was unbearable before. So, anyways, so here's your run down here to the tailor, and he has like a cloth or a cloak or something still from him. I did that. Gave it to him. Then he makes you go over to Uzit's, the tavern, and the tavern keeper has a beer recipe he has you steal. I stole that. And then he had the nobleman from somewhere around here had some spurs you wanted to put on, some fancy boots from the cobbler, the shoemaker. Stole those and gave it to him. So now we're in good with him. So hopefully he should be able to let me know who has exactly what I'm looking. Yeah, like so I can meet these cryptic. Yeah, that's all I gotta do. Let's go talk to him real quick and find out what I need to know.
My respects to you.
There, that's done. Now will you tell me what you know about those recruiters? Before, I asked you if you knew anything about someone recruiting toughs, and you said... Well, I'm sure you remember. So where can I find them, and will they speak with me?
And what do you want with them? Never mind. Listen to me carefully. Tomorrow night there'll be a light in the Sasso church, and the door will be open. Go in and start praying Our Father.
And how will that help me with the recruiters?
That's what the prayer's for. Just wait until the church is lit up at night. Kneel before the altar, and they'll find you. Got it?
Of course. And thank you for the help. The Lord will repay you.
I hated working for this guy, mostly because in order to do everything I just did for him. Check this out. I owe money, because I'm wanted in each of these places. I horrible at sneaking. Normally I'm pretty good, but what was happening was when I was going into their houses at night, trying to rob them, there's always one person that's like, "Oi, what's going on here?" and wakes up, and you're like, "You bitch," and try to suffocate them while they're in bed. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And if I couldn't like get them to crouch up behind them and choke them out before they got to the door, I was blown out a bolt. Happened a lot. But for every one person that happened, I was able to like pickpocket 2 or 3 other ones. Anyway, fast forward to the load file, where I am where I actually am. Right above Green-Eyed Monster. Should be right here. I guess this is it. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, this is it, because I just went and killed some bandits up here right before I did it. Okay, yeah. So I might have like some extra loot on me still or whatever. The worst part about having a bad reputation in a town, though, easily, would be the fact that in order for anyone to interact with me or talk to me, because I have such a bad reputation, I have to literally pay them. You know what I really wish, though, guys? I hate dealing with editing all my stuff. Not like editing the videos. I do hate making thumbnails, but I kind of hate that. Keep to pay someone to. I don't have money to keep paying people. What I really hate, though, is messing with my audio settings constantly. My biggest thing is, with my old headphones, my Astro A50s, there's 2 different audio inputs. Sorry, 2 different audio outputs. So like the mute sound coming out, I could switch it so I could have one going to game and the other going to voice. So I have Discord going to voice, game coming through the game. That way, when I was playing, I could, if I needed to split the audio tracks, I could. And then, if someone said something like really messed up, I couldn't have enough video or it ruined my clip. I could edit that out and then just splice them talking in again like there's just a pause. I can't do that with my Game Shark ones I had, and I haven't tried with these ones yet. I think I might have the same issue. But I wish I could just have someone come over and help me fuck with my audio setting. Anyway, yes, enough of my bullshit. Let's get into the story.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
I forgot to take my helmet off, sorry.
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I'm not giving up.
I don't recall his name,
Nice
but he was
snitch.
one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Isn't Pius? You guys remember that there's two gangs that assaulted that stable? And they killed all those horses at the very, very beginning of the game. I think Pius sounds really familiar. Like he was one of those guys in that group of gang that was like, yeah, we're not cool with murdering people. We're here just to like rob people. You guys started killing animals and people, so we're like, we're gonna bail. And that group was murdering people for renting them. It was like, yeah, we're gonna kill you now because you accepted our money and you know our faces and we know our campsite. We're just I think Pius is one of those guys that broke off.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
It's like one of those gangs where like we're only allowed to have 40 members. You gotta kill someone or beat someone to join the club.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Oh, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine-looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk, then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars, and I doubt he suddenly stopped drinking.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Alright, I guess I'll do it. I don't feel like wasting my time. Like, I don't want to do it. I just want to get this quest over with.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? Take care.
I should have took my helmet off. That would have made a good thumbnail. That's the key to the church they locked me in. Took me like 5 minutes to figure that out. First time I was filming. This is only the second, luckily. Anyway, I'm all in rags. And there's nothing I can do until morning, so I'll catch you. You guys catch us next in the morning. Alright everyone, we're here at the tavern here in Sasa. We're trying to find this dude named Carl, who's supposed to be going into the monastery. The unfortunate thing is, because my reputation here in Sasau is so poor, I'll tell you, it is literally almost as low as it can go. So even to talk to a random civilian, I gotta pay them anywhere between 70 to 210 groschen. Helping out that Miller, Simon, was a horrible mistake. If I didn't have so much money, it'd be even bigger pain in the ass than it is already. But anyway, luckily, since it's the second time filming, I know where Carl is. Handler. The only reason I still have that money too, earlier, because I was looking for a dude, the green guy we saw with the pointy hat earlier, I thought was Carl. And yeah, I was wrong, it was not him. So I dropped like 5k. And I made the mistake of dropping more than that, because I was trying to drop just 5k, and I went to 12. And so I dropped 12k instead of 5k. Horrible mistake. New load, new me though. I probably will drop all that money. Since they're still clearly asleep, I have to wait like 2 more hours. So we're gonna cut to where I'm just doing that. Alright guys, it's been about 2 hours-ish. They should be done. So hopefully we can talk to Carl now. And 40 that. Actually put some nice clips. By the way, I killed a bandit and I got his helmet. So I got to keep that. Or I kept that because it was better than mine. I had to go repair it though. Where is green tunic, scarf, and my boot. This is also one of my stealth outfits. I go robbing.
Eat it.
Again, one of those things because my reputation so bad I gotta pay him to just even talk to me.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. The drink's on me. And will my guardian angel here join us in imbibing? No, he will not. Perish the thought. My dear, dear lad, what a cross I have to bear. You know, after the tavern, we should pay a visit to some whores. But Manfred won't let me. Get rid of him.
With pleasure. Just to be safe in case I do not have enough charisma. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna take alcohol and this bar drink. Just up my charisma stat.
What are you loitering here for? Get lost.
Literally everyone in the surrounding areas like this is really irritating.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, why not have a little game?
Is it me or does it sound like all the NPCs in this game sound like the voice actor from... These are the only two dice I like to use.
You're a brave soul.
So while we're doing this,
taking
let's
me
explain
on.
the rules of this
I'm not
game.
used
So
to
we're playing a
losing.
game of dice. Easy peasy. You need 3 of a kind to score anything. Ones, or you need to roll a 1 or a 5. You don't roll a 1 or a 5, you don't get any points. I got 1, I got 5, blah blah. In order to get points for anything else, you need 3 of a kind. There you go. If you roll 3 ones in a row though, that goes up to 1,000. I don't know why. I think 3 5s is 500. I don't remember. Let's keep these and roll again. That, and we'll just end my turn. Another cool thing about this game. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. You can also
No,
bet in
you.
this game. There's an achievement for getting winning
What's the
1,000
hold
search,
up?
and I got it. Like,
Hey, ale here.
What else? What else? What else? Really it. I already explained.
Here you are. Good help.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
There. Satisfied?
If you say I rolled again, I rolled a 5 or a 1, I could do that.
It's
and then
really
do
going
a roll
my
again.
way today.
You can actually get like a bunch.
How about a bit of grub?
The good neighbor.
Well, that audio is weird, right? I hate when
Here you
I
are.
hate when my audio does.
I'd like a bite
to eat.
I'll be right back with that.
You just had 3 5s.
Please bring me something to eat.
There. Satisfied?
You can
We'll
tell when
see.
someone's using loaded dice. Because
Bring me something
What
to
the
eat.
heck?
Alright. Alright.
That's all.
I GG.
Why oh why didn't I quit while I was ahead? I've had enough.
You said you wouldn't drink today.
Are you right?
Silence! I'm going to sleep. Here's a few coins. Have fun. Tomorrow, we're going to the
Here,
monastery. Is that
enjoy it.
clear?
Couldn't you give me more? This isn't even enough for a toothless whore.
It's enough for beer. Good night.
Here. Alright. Alright.
Talk to Carl again.
What do you need?
Is he here again?
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God! He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Coming right up.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your fief.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
A tanker, dear.
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
Dude, you're as useless as a nobleman. Noblemen don't know how to do shit either. Okay.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Just as you ordered.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
Here we are.
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
Certainly.
Manfred
I'll
has
take
the
it right
writ.
away.
You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
I'll fetch it right away.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work.
But there are poor people.
If I...
Cool, I guess I have to go steal for him.
That's all then.
Should be easy, I'm already in my thieving clothes.
One beer.
I already know where their room is too. I'm passed out. Funny, because sometimes when you steal stuff, it speeds up the time. Or the only positive thing about doing all those robberies, which severely decreased my reputation, is I got way better at pickpocketing. My lockpicking was already great.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the writ.
I would normally be an asshole, but I'm just gonna give them all. I don't care.
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Bye.
Yep. Alright, cool. Anyways, now that we got that, guys, we're going to end the video here, and the next video to catch us, we'll be going over to the monastery, pretending to be... Anyways, you guys have been terrific audience. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.